All right, this video is for a chorus from Judas Maccabaeus, the first piece in Suzuki Book 2. You might notice that it doesn't seem quite as complicated as the Gavotte that is at the end of Book 1. So that's true. Some of the main points to this particular piece is using the entire bow for a really beautiful tone and working on adding vibrato. So we're going to get started. The first spot is the hardest one. This is the one that I'm going to teach you first. So let me play through the whole piece and then we'll get into the spot. So here it is from the beginning. Okay, so the first spot I'm going to teach you is where we go, it's a measure with the D sharp. So you're going to play your fourth finger first, which is on your A string. This is the E. And then your D sharp is your high third finger right below it. So what you want to do is you want to set the third finger down and your fourth finger next to it with a really round pinky finger right on the fingertip. And you're going to play, let's just go through the notes first. So E, and the E has to match your open E, and then D sharp, and then open E, and then F sharp, and then we're going to slur those four notes down bow. Okay, now after you've done that, we're going to add the rest of that phrase. So we're going to have the E and the F sharp, both up bows, but it's not like a staccato note. So it's not a stop like that. It's a smoother separation. Okay, and then the next measure, G and open E. Okay, so putting that spot together now. Okay, so for the left hand, that's the tricky one. Now back to the beginning, we're going to use our whole bow anytime we have a half note or longer note. So we'll start this piece near the frog and go all the way to the tip. Now right here you're going from D to G, you want to hop your third finger. The other thing is you want to use an even bow speed for this piece. So we don't want to go where all of a sudden the bow speeds up. And the tendency is to do that because when we have a faster note, we want to speed up the bow, and when we have a slower note, we want to slow down the bow. But we have to keep the bow speed even the entire time. a bow circle at the end of the first phrase, back to the frog. Now, we have 4/8 notes slurred. So we're going to use the entire bow, which means we're going to divide the bow into 4 parts. Okay, so you want to make sure you're using the same amount of bow for each note. You have 1 beat to get from the tip, bow circle back to the frog, set the bow, and then play the next note on beat 1. If you don't set the bow soon enough, then you end up crashing your bow on the string. 2, 3, 4, set, so that you can play. All right, here's the second phrase. So again, we're using our whole bow. It's the same idea. When you have 4/8 notes slurred in the same bow, you want to divide it in 4 equal parts. When you have 2 up bows that are quarter notes, you want to divide it in half. Okay, here's the next phrase. Bow circle here, so just like before in the first phrase when we ended, we're going to end this F sharp with a bow circle. So it's 1, 2, 3, circle, set, and then we're ready for, this is the spot I gave you at the beginning. One, two, three, bow circle. Now just like the beginning. So work on nice smooth bow changes. When you have your notes and your bow working, then you can add vibrato as well to really make it beautiful.